Namaskaram students. We all know the fact that humans evolved from apes. Likewise, all lives on earth has evolved since its characteristics, mechanism of origin, etc. changes with time. To know the present fully, it is important to understand that past evolution. Origin of life is linked with the origin of universe. There are two aspects in the history of life. First one is the origin of life in the earth, and the other is the gradual changes and adaptations of living organisms over a period of time. This is called as evolution of life. Now let us see the new lesson, origin and evolution of life. Then you are student who belong to the class 10. In our school there are many sections in 10. Likewise there are 9th standard, 8th standard class and so on. All of us make the school. The same way our sun is a star in the planetary system. Billion of stars makes a galaxy. Billion of stars make a galaxy. The name of our galaxy is Milky Way galaxy. All these facts are taught to us in classes. But we all have some questions while talking about this topic. Like, how did all this come from? Were they in existence always? Or was there a beginning to this? The Big Bang theory answers all these questions. Evolution of universe implies that at one point in the past all matter was confined in a single point, and since then it has started to expand. The event when the matter confined in a single point and began to expand is called Big Bang. This is considered as the origin of our universe. The Big Bang theory is the prevailing model of evolution of universe. This states space and time emerged about 14 billion years ago. At that time, the entire universe inside a bubble that has 1,000 times smaller than a pinhead. It was hotter and denser than anything we can imagine. Then it suddenly expanded. The present universe emerged. Time, space and all matter began with the Big Bang. Earth was formed about 4.5 billion years back. Life on Earth appeared 500 million years after the formation of Earth. So, this lesson is all about the origin of life and its evolution. Now, let us get into the theories on origin of life. We all might have had thoughts like how lives were created from, where did the origin of life begin? Like this, we might have asked many questions to ourselves. The origin of life has been explained by many theories. The following are the most famous views on origin of life. First one is special creation. This theory states that life on earth is a divine creation and also a supernatural event happened in the past. It also emphasized that life has not changed ever since its origin. Then second one is spontaneous generation. According to this theory, life is originated from lifeless matter. For example, fishes originated from mud, frogs originated from moist soil and insects from decaying matter. Then the next one is biogenesis. It was proposed by Louis Pasteur in 1862. that life is originated from pre-existing life. He made an experiment showing that in a pre-sterilized flask with a killed yeast is kept closed airtight, there no life form was formed. While if a killed yeast is kept open to air, living organisms started to form. Then next one is extraterrestrial or cosmic origin. This is an idea of some astronomers. This theory states that units of life called spores, that is panspermia, came from outer space. Then next one is chemical evolution of life. It is the modern concept on evolution. This idea was developed by Oparin in 1922 and Haldane in 1929. This theory proposes that life arose by a series of chemical reactions. The first form of life was from the prehistoric non-living inorganic molecules which gave rise to organic molecules and transformed into colloid system to produce life. Evidences of evolution. Evolution can be understood only if we observe the relationship between the existing organisms and the similarities with the extinct organisms. These evidences support that all organisms have evolved from common ancestors. Evidences from morphology and anatomy. The evidences from morphology and anatomy reveals that animals possess a common sets of characteristics from their ancestors. Morphology means the form and structure of an organism. Now let us see a few organs which are inherited like this. First one is homologous organs. It means the organs which have been inherited from the common ancestor which have similar developmental pattern in embryos. Example, the forelimbs of all mammals are homologous organs. That is, the human hand, flipper of whale, a bat's wing, not look similar, but their mode of development and basic structure of bone are similar. Analogous organs. It means the organs that look similar and perform similar functions, but they have a different origin and developmental pattern. Example, a bat's wing, a insect's wing, a wings of a bird does the same functions and look similar, but their developmental patterns and origins are different. Vestigial organs. The degenerated and non-functional organs of animals are called the vestigial organs. Degenerated means having lost. These organs are found to be well developed and functional in related forms. Example, the human appendix, the pelvic bone of a snake, and the wings of flightless birds. The next one is atavism. The reappearance of ancestral characters in some individuals after several generations is atavism. See the picture. There is a tail in the baby. Example, presence of tails in newborn babies, chickens with teeth, dolphins with legs, etc. Evidences from embryology. Like morphology and anatomy, embryology also supports the concept of evolution. All the embryos, that is from fish to mammals, are similar in their early stages of development. Their special characters appears only in the later stages of development. Ernest Haeckel proposed the biogenetic law or the recapitulation theory. According to this theory, ontogeny recapitulates phylogeny, that is, the development of embryo of an animal from fertilization to gestation or hatching, that is ontogeny, goes through stages resembling or representing successive adult stages in the evolution of animals' ancestors, that is phylogeny. Evidences from paleontology. Paleontology deals with the study of fossils. Fossils means preserved remains. The father of paleontology is Leonardo da Vinci. This helps to understand the evolution of many invertebrates and vertebrates. The fossil records shows that there has been a gradual process from simple to complex organisms. Evidences from paleontology supports the origin of modern birds. Archaeopteryx is the oldest fossil bird. Its period is that of similar to Jurassic period. It had wings with feathers like a bird and a long tail, a conical teeth like a reptile. So it is considered to be a connecting link between the reptiles and birds.